think this is the last of my Prime Day deals. We're going to take a look at Earthspark Warrior Class Jawbreaker. This is a weird one because as far as I saw, potentially the end of Season 1, he still didn't have this mode. So he's still just some little protoform looking dweeb. But, you know, it's fine. I already knew from pictures of this what he'd turn into, so, you know. And he turns into this, it's a Pachycephalus or something like that. I don't know. Weird headbutty dinosaur thing. And, I mean, like... it's very kind of Grimlock-esque. Like, robot arms, legs, dinosaur head, body, head. It's, you know, it's all very Grimlock. Yeah, it's a very paint by numbers. No one's really thought outside the box on this one. There are a couple of interesting tweaks to the transformation, but nothing super amazing. And this mode, maybe it needs a lick of paint. Maybe it needs some filler kits. There's something I'm not quite in love with, and I can't tell what it is. Yeah, it's just there's something not quite right. I mean, look at that face. Something not quite right about it, and I can't quite place what it is. Size comparison, there's a Studio Series 86 Blur. So it's probably reasonable-ish deluxe size, you know. I haven't got it in the alt mode, but who cares? There's a Warrior Class Twitch. So, yeah. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't. There's something missing. This bit's silver, this bit isn't, but we'll see that later. Visible hand syndrome, fine. Visible head syndrome, sure. Visible feet syndrome. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's fine. It's all right. There's something I don't quite love about it, but at the same time, my underdog sense kind of kicks in. I kind of start liking it because, you know. But we'll transform it, and I never checked the instructions, so some of this might not be in the completely accurate steps. So what we need to do is unpeg the legs. There's a big peg here that goes into a hole there. Now, if you don't have that plugged in, you can actually put the legs wherever you want, and you can move them around, and you can stompy stomp. But when you plug that in, the articulation you've got is a ball joint here and a ball joint here. That's it. There's nothing else. I suppose if you really want, you can get that. Yeah, look at that gap. So anyway, I mean, ideally, you could probably cut those off and just, you know, I'm just going to put the arms there. You know, you're not like, oh no, that's a big problem. But whatever. So unpeg these. And now we're going to get this slightly more orange part. I'm going to try and rotate it on, there's a pivot like here, see there? I'm going to try and rotate it over the top, and that might make some of this pop loose. We'll deal with that when we get to it. So I'm going to rotate it over the top to like there somewhere. So basically doing like a 180 with it, okay? So rotate this over about 180. That goes past a stopping point, and it'll want to stop roughly around there somewhere. So we'll get to about there. Okay? We're going to get this. We're going to wiggle, so all this is out. There are tabs here that go into a slot in there. I'm going to rotate these on the knees. Rotate these over the top to about there. At which point we have to split the knees. There's a tab there. Split the knees, bring them open at the hips. Rotate the little tail bit in. There's a hole here that goes around it. So you line that up. That goes through the hole, and this one just folds up. Straighten those out, and we got legs. There, it's done. What do you? All right, fine. We rotate these up over the back, and these little holes in the elbows of the dinosaur arms. And if you look, there's these little notches on the inside of this sort of hip would-be shoulder piece. Bring it around, and that just plugs into there. It's not like the most exciting connection in the world. It's not super strong, but it's more to say it's in the right place. If you are too rough with these, it will pop loose. But it's more, they be more guidelines. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to rotate this down, turn it around. It's an arm. You never saw that coming. Rotate this down, turn it around. Gasp! It's an arm with strange placed screws. Then we get the dinosaur head, and we just fold it back into the cavity. And dramatic head reveal. I don't know if it's the big shocked eyes, but that face is just weird. I haven't noticed it on any of the others, but there's a noticeable lack of an Autobot symbol. It's like, I've got Warrior Class Thrash. No Autobot symbol. Never even thought about it. Twitch. No Autobot symbol. Didn't even think about it. Jawbreaker. That's his name. Oh, I forgot his name for a second there. Shouldn't there be an Autobot symbol like there? Just, it screams that there should be something there, but there's not, so. Don't know. Don't understand it. But here he is, and he's got a ball joint there, as long as you don't catch the cavity on there, because if you go, I'll bring my arm foot. Oh, no, and then that's come loose. Nope, peg in. Ball joint, over 90 degree bend, but you have to start moving this rubbish out of the way. Which does act as heels, but it's still obviously dinosaur kibble. There's just something I don't like about him. I can't put my finger on it. There's just something wrong. Thing is, I've seen the pictures of the Warrior class they're bringing out, and that looks terrible compared to this. So maybe I just don't like the character. Maybe I just don't like the design. I don't know. I don't know what it is. So he's got his ball joint, ball joint, over 90 degree, no waist, and the head is on a swivel, so it will 360. And that's pretty much Charlotte. What? Alright, fine, he's got a gimmick. It's not really a gimmick, it's more just... See this bit that's randomly painted silver and is clearly a separate piece? Rather than this side. Well, if you get hold of it and you bring it out a bit, and you hope it doesn't come off its hinge, like it just did, bring that out, and there you go. I have to file something down because it does get caught a lot. Bring it out, fold that over, and it clicks. There's a piece that goes over the back there and clicks into place. Then you rotate it out, and you've got a built-in arm cannon of some sort. Because a guy like this looks like he should have a little pop gun on his arm, doesn't it? Is that cool? Someone tell me if that's cool. I can't. Is that cool? There's a speedier blur. I don't know. It's Thrash. Like, Thrash is spectacular. Whatever lightning they caught in that bottle, brilliant. Twitch, pretty good. Still pretty good. The design, the articulation, the posability, it works. This guy, he's just a lump with a really awkward gimmick. Like, why? I don't know. I don't want to get rid of him. He's now part of the team. Don't get me wrong. Will he find his way to Belucius? I haven't decided yet, I'll be honest with you. But it just... There's something about him I don't quite like or understand. Maybe one of you lot will put it in the comments and you'll make me understand it. But there's something not quite right about him, and I really can't. It could just be the eyes, it could be the face. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but something bothers me. So put your comments in there, put your suggestions, and just help me try and find this needle in haystack. I'm going to scarp it. So, I should be ugly, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Toodle pip. It's something wrong.